probably the dark horses. They're still an awesome team. Myself, Ron Kenobi, going to be your host for this one. Joining me is Slashman.
Yeah, good afternoon everyone, and this is the second winners bracket match we're gonna be covering today. IG against NaVi. IG, a former CCM from China, the $6 billion team, but apparently they will be disbanding after this tournament. So, but still $1 million will be enough of a motivation for them to just get around and get their shit going. Either way, they will be facing against NaVi, who had a same as eHome actually until now. A perfect run at the moment, 4-0 for NaVi. IG having the first pick, and very quick bans and picks, which I'm really happy about at the moment. Shen and Nightstalker being removed by IG, Itemization Spectre being removed by NaVi. IG taking Lich first pick, I already said that, and NaVi taking Nature's Prophet as well as Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, there's two great heroes, Ghost Prophet, very dynamic hero, Ancient Apparition, one of those global presence heroes. Interesting to see how NaVi actually play him, if he does go solo mid, if he does go support. He has been played in both roles during this tournament. The rest of the picks will actually let us know about that. Interesting to see actually a lot of late game carries being taken out, and IG obviously removing out Nightstalker, but they know that NaVi love to be aggressive. And NaVi removing out Spectre and Anti-Mage. They hate it when games drag on with these big heroes. Weaver comes out for IG, as well as ES, and the last one, very fast, was Marana.
Even NaVi and IG both not thinking too much about it, just picking their heroes. We'll be interested to see. NaVi, they probably will have Force on Mirana once again. Then the Ancient Apparition, Light of Heaven of Furion, the Nature's Prophet. IG, they will be interesting to see if they pick up one more carry or not. Slaughter being banned by IG, the guy who still has a 100% winning record. Beastmaster, NaVi actually fear the Chinese Beastmaster. I'm not quite sure if it really is that to be feared, because they tend to build up just tanky items instead of the initiation.
Yeah, but just wanting to limit their mid-solo options. Either that or they're just trying to bait them to actually pick up Doombringer to go into the mid. IG, I am still looking to see if Lich will be their lane solo, if they do actually get another big hard carry and another laner. As far as NaVi go, we already know that Marana is going to go as either a solo or supported in the tri-lane. NaVi really, especially Xbox, they really love to actually have him play that, and he is so damn good at it. Ancient Apparition as well as Fury, and so much push, so much map control.
Tidehunter being banned out by IG, and NaVi respond by banning Pugna. Pugna is actually not seeing a lot of play.
No, he's been banned every single time.
Most of the time, yes. Tidehunter obviously a powerful support hero. And IG picked up Windrunner to be played by DDC. Viper being picked up. We've already seen Artside playing a very impressive Viper yesterday.
Yeah, just jumping down onto the tri-lane. Got, what was the first blood, but he got a couple of kills a little bit later on, and just after that point you couldn't kill him. He had the Vanguard and the Manta was just like booyah after that. And Viper takes the world. Interesting to see IG pick up Windrunner to see if Windrunner actually go as the lane solo or if Lich will. Because it'll be a toss-up between those two.
Yeah, we're interesting to see. With somebody we also have a Ferrari 4-3 playing that Windrunner as solo mid. But they currently keeping their options open. Also not quite clear at the moment who's going to be playing Weaver for IG.
Yeah, just checking out the teams actually having a chance. So IG, it looks like they already know what they want to pick. They're having a quick discussion about it, but I'm pretty sure they should know exactly who they want to pick. Just by the way they're actually like talking to each other.
Yeah, currently eating into their bonus time to think about their last pick.
One more person, one more hero. IG have got to pick at NaVi. They're all still talking right now. Obviously, they're all just huddled around our style. Some very big minds. They end up going with Lion for IG, and NaVi actually split. They know who they want. They go as their last. Lion is not going to dictate them, and they are ready to rock and rumble.
And we'll actually see. Wow. Am I actually missing it? I'm currently seeing Joe actually picking the Lich.
No, that's actually right. Windrunner should be 4-3-0, and yep. So let's check out. Yeah, Zoe is actually Lich. DDC will be playing as Lion, Windrunner as 4-3-0.
Prepare
there is
for battle.
Weaver and Sung Sheng as our Earthshaker. Jumping over to NaVi, Dendai will be playing as the Ancient Apparition, heading up towards the top lane with Puppy as Sven, Xbox, also known by another name, but I call him Xbox. Up on the top lane, he'll be playing as Marana, Art Styles as definitely as we predicted, Viper, and Light of Heaven caps it all off with the Prophet.
And looks like we might actually see both teams are currently moving towards the top rune. All of them actually.
Are we going to see another 5-on-5 battle at the start?
It would really be funny to see. I think IG will actually take this then, because Earthshaker is incredibly powerful early game.
We're going to have it. We're going to have it. NaVi actually a little bit split out. Puppy's going to be a little bit careful. He's in the wrong position. IG, they're all stuck together inside the dire neutrals. A couple of trainers spot them out. IG, will they go? NaVi, I don't think they want to fight this, or if they do, they want to fight a little bit further into their base. IG drop the ward and they'll actually fall back. Light of Heaven keeping those Trents there just so they can keep the scout.
Why is Joe playing Lich? I really don't get it. Joe, the captain, normally hard carry player.
Seconds
Time around, he takes on Lich.
Hey, we've seen Liches carry before, man. MKB that.
But how often do you see that in a proper tournament?
Once in every 3 years.
Yeah, right about that.
This is the first time for Dota 2 though, so maybe he's trying to set a precedent. Oh, Puppy. He actually dropped down the sentry ward. He's open to actually find it. But the real ward is actually up blocking the creep camp. Not going to be happy with that. So our lanes do finally come out. So Sung Sheng and Zoe will be the top lane. There'll be a Lich and Earthshaker. Windrunner will actually be solo mid up against an Ancient Apparition. And that leaves Sven and Lion and Weaver on that bottom lane to go up against Marana. And the top lane, Puppy, as well as Art Styles with Furion back at base at the moment, but he'll be back into the trees in just a moment.
Currently, looking at the lanes unfold, they're going. IG going for a very classic 2-1-2 lineup with Windrunner being run as solo mid semi carry. They don't have a hard carry really. Weaver could turn into a hard carry later on, but not always the case. DDC actually harassing as his line.
Weaver as a hard carry really hasn't performed that well during this tournament. Like, there's been moments when he has, but only when a lot of farm actually comes their way. And a lot of teams, and I think it's why NaVi actually decided not to ban him out. Like, Anti-Mage is massively powerful, you take him out. Spectra, very, very powerful, you take him out. Weaver, they feel confident enough that they can kill Weaver when the time actually counts. Even though there is a time lapse, they still think they actually have the coordination and power to actually bring him down.
Yeah. Like, Joe is actually the one farming on top lane. So not only is he keeping the creep as close to his tower as possible, but also taking most of the farm. Starting playing the bodyguard role as Earthshaker. I'm still going to go for a little bit of wrong. Currently it looks like Joe is not really in much of trouble at the moment.
It's like Puppy had a little bit of front pull in towards the Centaur cap, going for another double pull as well.
And DDC doing the same on bot lane. So Weaver against Mirana. Where's Mirana gone?
Mirana's on bottom lane. Well, she was. She's all the way back at base.
Yeah, she got harassed pretty badly, I can imagine.
Oh, Weaver. Wiz farm is deadly. If shut down a little bit, then not as deadly. Xbox gets back down towards that bottom lane.
Yeah, he does not want to miss out on XP there.
Yeah.
And, 4-3-0 currently going up against Dendy. Having a little bit look at the CS scores, actually. Weaver already sitting at 13 for 6.
Wow. 13 for 6 on Weaver. This is, well, Xbox has really got to try and shut this down, or someone from NaVi has got to help out. Light of Heaven, of course, is going to be looking for a gang sometime soon, but it's going to be a while before that actually happens. And Puppy,
Illusion.
I'm not quite sure about this event. The stun is good, but harassment for this top lane to keep Zoe back, as well as Sung Sheng.
Not coming out at all. Sung Sheng is just going to lay down the fidget whenever they want to go in.
Knocks down the bottom lane, uses one of his illusions to actually spot out DDC. DDC realizing it is so, as the illusion takes a lot more damage than the real one.
And, trying to use his illusion to last it a little bit easier. He does successfully at the moment. Weaver getting his farm if he needs to.
It's like top. That was where Sunshine want to go right now. Fissure splits Puppey in line of heaven. Puppey did get that stun on Zoe, but couldn't make the most of it due to the fact they were stunned themselves.
Currently looked like because Artstyle was still farming under his tower, so he could not arrive in time. For a little bit of harassment.
Artstyles as well, let's check out him. He's actually only 9 for 5 right now. Getting massively out farmed. Weaver's actually up to 22 for 10. And we're only 4 minutes into the game. 12 for 12 on Dendy.
4-3-0 going up against Dandy. Two of the best laners in Dota.
DDC is about to pick up a double damage rune, so nothing going right for Rexbox in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he's really being harassed pretty hard. Like,
problem is too, like it's not just his job to avoid the harassment and try and stay alive. It's his job to make sure the Weaver gets as little farm as possible. At this point, it's almost impossible with the pull that's going to be keeps on coming from DDC. And then of course, Weaver keeps the deniers going. Xbox can't get in close. Yeah, the lane just doesn't work for him.
Windrunner just using that power shot to sometimes harass Danny back a little bit, but not hitting really. And he's got boots up, not going for an early bottle. Sancheng and Joe also moving around, but they've already finished with the pull.
Yeah, that's a little bit wrong when they're timing for that.
Yeah, meanwhile actually Light of Heaven does not need to support the top lane anymore and goes back farming by himself.
RP. He's just there to harass, that's all he wants to do. Doesn't want to actually drop the Stormbot prematurely, he's going to do it anyway. The TP is there, Light of Heaven. This might be first blood, Zoe's coming back. ALT flies over. It doesn't get the hit, lack of control. Either that or Dendy got stunned. No, he was actually playing with a courier at the time. So missing the AA ulti.
A little bit unfortunate there. Up on
Xbox trouble, Weaver. Gonna push him back. He's currently got a couple of little bugs attached to him, the Scarab Wave.
Yeah.
We'll be fine though.
Currently free pump for Weave on bottom.
Styles wanting to go Sunshine, really dropping their life down. Massively aggressive here from Styles. Interesting to actually see him do that considering he has no consumables whatsoever and the courier's not coming out.
Courier's actually moving to Dandy in the mid.
A bottle more than likely.
The 4-3 actually getting the rune. And actually, wow, power shot actually hits Light of Heaven just on top. Did not manage to actually kill him. Light of Heaven just moved back. Currently does not know if Windrunner is chasing or not. So might just fall back into the safety of his tower.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
DDC is still doing his job as line. Pulling all the time. Was getting some much needed from under his tower. But getting denied by Weaver there.
Having a lot of trouble actually on that bottom lane. Much good farm next to the tower, but it's still 9 for 0, make it 10 for 0 with that Starfall. But Weaver is 37 for 14.
Illusion.
Way too much, and DDC with that pull just makes it so much easier for Weaver.
Alright, he looks like, of course, he really, always when he wants to get the XP, he needs to get into the enemy territory, which he does not want to do. Especially now with Flying is waiting in with 2 disabled. Well, actually think of doing it if he tries to stay around there. Maybe if Voodoo even comes, they're gonna go it. Voodoo comes, impales on him.
Dire's
But
middle
actually
tower
mid
is
just
under
misses
attack.
because Horse manages to leave out just in time. Impale's not hitting him. A little bit late there.
If that Impale hit, he would have been in a lot more trouble, but didn't in the end. So once again, no first blood. This is very unusual for a NaVi game. NaVi generally in their normal style of game would have easily had a kill by 5 minutes.
Yeah, that is true. Currently 7 minutes in and close to 8 minutes and no kill at all. Especially now, that would be surprising because Viper is such an early game based hero. Always being held up by planting protection as Earthshaker. It's a very clever laning, I suppose, there from IG. Like you minimize it.
IG top, Furion gonna go in, it should be first blood. They're gonna sprout on Sunshine as well, they're gonna try and make it a double. ALD this time it hits. Sunshine should pop. Viper gets a double. Our stars is gonna love that as well as all the NaVi
Radiant
players out there.
structures are fortified.
Crossbear is now doing very well at the moment. He also using a war cry.
I think the most important thing about that was the fact that it was actually our stars that got the last hit.
Radiant's top
Yeah, you
tower
get
is
both
under
kills,
attack.
and now they're hitting on that tier 1 tower, should bring it on fairly fast. Joe actually coming in again. He's just to be careful, otherwise Puppy's gonna actually TP support coming in.
Double TP. Weaver's here. The wave goes out. It won't nick Arstyles or Puppy. Puppy is still on the run. He doesn't have anything apart from death
Invisibility.
to be his friend.
But on the other hand, they managed to get that tower not being able to be denied. 4-3 actually moving in now in biz. But then NaVi already falling back. Way close using this time to farm him as it's Mirana upon him.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good for Xbox to actually catch up this far.
Very much needed because he was Weaver left his lane.
Radiant's bottom
Weaver's going to take a
tower
long
is
time to
under
get back
attack.
down there as well. Weaver's actually running the entire way, using Shuki together. He's going to get there with no mana. Which is not his intended thing. Surprising actually getting the last in the mud golem just passing him by. He wants to get straight down. We've also got Earthshaker coming down. As well as Windrunner.
Denied.
Having a look what he's just using.
They're going to look for the shackle. When's the leap? Xbox is going to be facing the right way for the leap too. Twitching, 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 twitching. There's the shackle. He's going to leap straight to the trees if he goes at that rate, but there was a perma-stun. Unable to get out there, and Weaver gets the kill.
Excellent play there by IG, getting one back. Perfect shackle shot by 4-3-0. Puppy using the illusion to scout the woods a little bit, maybe.
Quite possible. Interesting to see Viper with 2 braces. Viper obviously being an agi hero, but looks like Arstyles just wants to tank absolutely everything up.
Could actually go for the kill on DDC's line in the mid lane.
I think he's going to, considering he's got just almost 1200 HP points. Puppy's going to need to actually start off with a stun. He's going to have the Viper strike. They need to have vision on him. He's inside the trees. Viper gets past without being spotted by the wave. DDC still here. Arstyles now sees him. He's turned into a frog. Hey, Halsey, it's going to hit DDC. And another kill for Arstyles. TP the ball comes in from Lich. He is level 6. Waits for the Oli to bounce. He's now caught. The Oli's bouncing. It goes back down to Arstyles. There's very little effect. So goes down. Viper with a double kill. Earthshaker picks up 2 as well. Windrunner tries bringing Arstyles. Line of heaven. TP's back out again. Power shot. Sunshine will come in. One stomp. He doesn't have mana for it. But Windrunner has enough. And whoop, hey, there's Narrow. It falls very, very short there.
But actually good counter again coming back from IG. The Viper already used his ultimate on DDC's line. The Weaver joining the fray very, very early, but Mirana does not.
Interesting, the Mirana is actually the only one untouched for that.
Weaver's actually not like Java normally wants to do. He's not going for the vitality boost and now he's going for Hood. Just using power thread actually. Joins the fight earlier. 1.3k in the bank. Starfall. Java just hits a few with his cabinet attacks. Sanjin actually also there on the side shot, but Mirana also spots him. Double damage here on the bottom lane. They'll probably leave it for Force. Actually Dandy's bottling up already. And they are smoked, so this might be going for a little bit of a gank there. Not sure where they want to go.
Radiant's middle
Probably on
tower
Joe's
is
ledge,
under
but
attack.
he's already leaving the lane as well.
Yes.
So
Interesting,
Sven's
both of them
moving.
actually smoke and they run in opposite directions.
Yeah, but Arstyle and Sven, they're gonna go on DDC's line once again. He's a target.
Easy kill if he didn't fall back. Even AA set up the Oli for the right timing. But DDC.
Very quick move there. Very nimble.
And presence of mind.
At the same time, we're missing a kill. Windrunner claiming Ancient Apparition's life.
And Windrunner is up in that mid lane with the Lich. They're busy waiting for their gank on the top lane. And now they might push out this mid lane. Courier.
Dyer's middle
puts
tower
the shield
is
up
under
against the Courier
Dyer's
back.
structures are fortified.
Fortification comes, and now
Radiant's
Puppy wants to go
top
for the
tower
stun.
is
TP
under
support is
attack.
coming back in. It's inside the trees though, so it's not the front lines. Arstyles is back.
Force is on the front line as well. Every single hero is there for NaVi.
Arrow actually hit on DDC. Puppy chained it up. Furion Pop's got the oldie. Arstyles. It should be enough to kill off Zoe. He can be denied though. He is not though. Sunshine pops the oldie. AA oldie's gonna come in. Smack bang right on top of IG. Arstyles still held in place by the shackle. Power shot to finish him. NaVi forced to fall back. Windrunner tried to harass
Radiant's top tower is under
is
attack.
here. They want the tower. Arrow splits. Had enough vision with the tower.
Yeah, but very good error there by Force to actually take out DDC's line in the first place. 7-6 is the score. It's very close at the moment. Both teams are getting kills. And
Even the difference in Golden is only like a difference of 250 in favor of NaVi.
yeah, it's fluctuating around.
And NaVi, a lot of people are actually expecting them to actually win this game pretty much hands down. But IG, obviously you don't get to the semi-final of the Dota 2 international tournament without having some form of skills.
We would also expected EHOM to take out side fairly easily, but they did not and actually got out pretty hard.
True, bad, no, I think they were looking for the shackle.
I steal from
They
the
were
slow.
indeed.
Actually, even then it wouldn't have been enough because 4-3-0 doesn't have enough mana to actually do shackle and tower. They couldn't have got the kill. Strike on the top. Weaver. Time lapse is on cooldown, so if you wanted time to kill him, now would be it.
Viper. Starchy in good races at the moment. Yeah, trying to tank up early game.
Dire's top
Miranda at the
tower
same time
is
on
under
2
attack.
Wrath Bands up for her, plus power threat. Every single hero currently on the NaVi line are going for early stats.
So we got some smoke up for Sangsheng as well as Zhao. Looking for that bottom lane, but Xbox already back in the tier 1 tower on the bot. He will be fine for the moment.
They might actually go mid lane on Dandy. Coming in from behind there. And looks like they're gonna
There's a
go.
big opening. Power shot, Fisher. They're gonna try and get him lit. Ulti will do enough damage for one. They pop the other ulti. They come down formation. That Russian one is going to get some revenge. In fact, he does do so. Even his ulti bounces around within IG. Denied tower as well. Well played by Light of Heaven.
What's Popero still doing there? That is his illusion, is it? Yes, it is. That's just one ring. We were actually on very low HP there on the bottom lane.
He was on low HP. The man's got all the HP in the world as R-Styles on the top lane. Double braces, stout shield, ring of health. Vanguard will be done in about maybe 2 minutes.
Wait for that arrow. Wolf might actually get it on the Weaver.
He's looking for it. There's support though, so it will be very, very hard to get it. Sangsheng is just around the corner as always. Sangsheng, we've seen him play ES how many times now? I think it was every single time he's actually been on the main stage.
Not quite sure. They picked Earthshaker quite a lot. They lost to EHOM in the group though. In a very, very long match. The Emperor also flying in on the neutral.
He's helping Art-Style to actually farm.
TP coming onto the bottom lane is DDC's line. Trying to farm a little bit. Both Rios Windrunners in the vicinity as well as Joe's Lich and Sanch Earthshaker. So the only one that's currently left at top lane is Xiaoba the Weaver.
It'll be interesting to see how Weaver as well as Viper actually go later on in the game.
I'm a little bit surprised that the NaVi are not more aggressive, because they have Viper, and Viper is one of the greatest early game gankers. He's not going for it though.
In fact, Art-Style's being very, very defensive with him. It's almost as though they go, you know what? We're not going to do anything until 30 minutes. We'll get our items, and then on 30 minutes, then we unleash hell. Which is, yeah, as you said, very unnatural for NaVi.
It's very unnatural for them, but probably they're counting on Light of Heaven, Nature's Prophet to farm up as well. And have more carries up than the single carry from Weaver. Very impermanent is even that Weaver. Force River is smoked up. They're waiting for Force to actually come across the river, which he does not.
She's hoping. She can actually get them into position as well. 4 stuff that's been purchased, so can push back. Shackle! Power shot! That was one hell of a shackle to latch onto Mirana.
Excellent play there by Ferrari, but there's nobody to follow it up. Maybe a little bit of miscoordination. DDC as well as Joe, everyone, single one of them, she's showing themselves on the lane. And looks like NaVi, they don't want to give this tower. They're going to be trying to defend it. Prophet can TP in any time he wants to.
Puppy's waiting for the right time to stun, but he's also waiting for the right time to reveal himself. Both Puppy and Dendi have not actually said they're actually there.
The Weaver on the top lane on very, very low mana against Art-Style's Viper. It's on full HP, full mana.
Now, I think we saw Weaver try to shooky actually through Artstyles, and Artstyles just felt like maybe a niggle on the shoulder.
But if he finds the vitality booster up for Weaver, he's a very long way off his Sacred Relic. He wants to get that. The Weaver normally always does.
Vanguard for Viper. So now, damage items will be on Artstyles' list of things to buy.
Phase boots 4 stuff on Windrunner. I have not seen her using 4 stuff at all at the moment. At least till now.
It's only been up, well, when she was, just before she was invis, at bottom lane.
Mine actually trying to get those power treads. Just need that extra movement speed. Arcane boots up on Earthshaker, that's actually pretty fine of him.
And NaVi, I'm really baffled by them at the moment.
It's really unlike NaVi, isn't it?
I'm also really impressed at the moment too, because NaVi, their general playstyle is to be aggressive, for them is what they do. And they're actually turning around and actually playing the opposite, or not really the opposite, but just a calculated timing attack.
And now they're smoked up, and once again, is that Sunshine Earthshaker they're targeting?
Oh, if they find him, no, I think they're actually looking for Windrunner. Windrunner's just hanging there. Puppy comes up. The first stun. Artstyle strikes as well. Used his ulti for that. That was a lot of overkill, but still it gets it. Only 50 seconds cooldown that ultimate, and they will then push down to the tier 1 tower.
There's a smoke gang coming out there. Meanwhile, Weaver still fighting on top lane, but as I already mentioned, not much gold coming in for him.
Got a regen rune as well as a haste rune here from Dendi. Coming down towards the bottom lane. Styles and Puppy will take care of the creep wave, while AA as well as our TP support. They're going to try and defend this. Weaver's in. Shooky's instantly tries to destroy the wave. Styles does not care. He wants to dive in. And a very quick time lapse there by Weaver.
Quite sure why he did that.
And he didn't really have any, like, what was it, 200 HP he lost during that time?
Exactly.
Still wanted though, and cooldown is pretty low. It just costs mana when you do it.
Yeah. On max level it does not cost any mana, but currently now it still does. So all 5 of IG are up there. Light of her using opportunity to farm out top lane.
Bottom lane in the meantime, they're being pushed pretty strongly here by IG.
Dire's
they're going to
bottom
look for
tower
initiation.
is under attack.
And he might pop the ulti, there it goes, ulti goes, it's in anticipation of IG, as he hits all 5 of IG. Artstyles gets the hit on board Leo, he goes down, Sunshine drops down the Echo Slam. Artstyles big and tanky though, Sunshine's turned around, it's now a 2, they want to get Light of Heaven's going to TP out. They will get DDC on the run back out, Starfall goes, Mirana gets the kill. It's a 3 for nothing trade, and the rest of IG have fallen back.
NaVi looking really strong in this one. 3-0 fight, although IG, they actually tried to unleash their
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That one Mac chance from Dandy. Basically nullified the Lich ulti.
That was so calculated by NaVi. So calculated. Like, we know when they're going to go. We're going to be fine. And for IG, they targeted Artstyles. When he was there on the front, like, yes, we can actually kill this Viper. Then they realized, no, Vanguard braces. No, we actually cannot. Not to mention 3 levels on Corrosive Skin.
And Light of them also teaming down the bottom with 3.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification actually popping up there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They still have their all ranged heroes there. So their tower will still go down.
I think IG want to do this, but they have no ulti. The only person with an ulti is Weaver. Everyone is out. Windrunner hasn't even equipped her ulti. And she's level 12.
Weaver trying to push the top lane, but Light of Her is already back in it again.
Yeah, Light of Heaven easily able to actually defend. In fact, actually used his ultimate just to push back a little bit harder.
He did not die in that last fight, Weaver, but then the rest of the teammates did. What can you do on your own team game?
You can't do much, man. You can't do much.
Both being very cheeky and even farming in the opponent's woods. And it looks like NaVi, they're pressing the tier 1 tower. They already feel they have the advantage. Then press on the advantage.
Yeah, quite easily. If Dendi even wants to dive, this he can do. Haste Root is in his bottle. The entire creep wave actually been pulled very, very nicely there by Ferrari 430. Straight back past the tower, and Arstyles can have no time to actually attack that tower.
He does not want to do it. He could do it, but he does not. So what, actually watching the movement of the opposing side.
Interesting to actually see Light of Heaven. Being very, very defensive, letting Weaver actually farm up. Not too much. Obviously, he doesn't want that tower to go down. That's his main job. Map control, basically.
Exactly. So Ancient Apparition activating that haste rune on top.
An Invis rune now. Haste rune was in the bottle. Invis rune's now being bottled up. Arstyles as well here in the middle lane. So once again, NaVi grouping. Light of Heaven. He's out and about, but he can be there in the Jack Flash. NaVi want to go puppy. It's his job to go towards the high ground, but there's the ward up there so he can see. 4-3-0, power shot, lines up.
And arrow actually flying up on the board is not going to spot anyone.
Arstyles take a little bit of damage, good fissure. Makes Arstyles take a little bit more damage. I'm not able to actually follow up with any sort of form of shot.
Weaver currently on top lane, left it out there. Furion went back to base. Look what he's actually purchasing up.
Are we just stopping for a ward, then they come back to the main area. TDC looks for the impale, but it flies to the earth, but doesn't actually get anything. Power shot on Dendi. Dendi's got to be careful, he took a lot of damage. DB support's going to come in. Goes actually stunned in the side. He has enough time to pop up his magic one charge. Lich holding pops up, it only hits on Xbox, while Weaver is trying to kill. Prophet brings down Lich. Puppy's in trouble. Puppy's in a lot of trouble. Puppy is actually now dead. Sven gets the last hit.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
DDC though, he's in a lot more trouble. Arstyles is hunting him. Zayo gets locked in frost. With the cold feet. DDC's out to the side.
Weaver actually goes down. It's very important, and Sancho would follow suit.
There's a big kill coming out here from NaVi. Only Windrunner and Lion left alive. And Lion's having a long walk around while Windrunner, while she is here in the mid, she's not going to be able to defend. Arstyles can take that tower to his death.
Power come out, but only just a little bit of... He can't do anything about
Radiant's
it.
middle tower is
that
under
will fall
attack.
as well.
Yeah, it seems my 30-minute mark is not quite right. It was 25 minutes before NaVi said, you know what, stuff this is our time to push.
Weaver, a very important kill on that Weaver there. He's going to go down 2.9k in the bank. We're looking out for that Sacred Relic, but probably if NaVi continues to pressure him that hard, he's not even going to get it by the 30-minute mark.
It's actually amazing that Weaver is actually out farming everybody. 117 for one actually on Prophet, 152 for Weaver. 2 kills, 1 death, 4 assists. Weaver also the highest level on the field, 2 levels above any hero of NaVi.
Yeah, but still he was frozen by the cold feet of Ancient Apparition and then got brought down fairly easily. Because it does this area for 3.5 seconds, which is a very long time.
That's why I'm not quite sure about Weaver being picked as your hard carry these days. Weaver is awesome, but with such a pool like this, like your lineup just doesn't work for it. Or at least your lineup against you does not actually work for it. Because you're going to get nuked, you're going to get done.
And Mirana also forced finally finishing up his Manta Star with all the gold they gained from the towers. IG have only gotten 2 towers so far. The tier 1 tower on the top is still standing, but they've lost 1 tier 2 tower on the bottom lane.
Pretty impressive that Mirana's actually managed to farm up that Manta style, especially after the horrid start she actually had. Couldn't get in Koyos. Weaver was out farming out and denying left, right and center, making life really, really difficult for her. And now at the 27-minute mark, I will say I have treads, 2 raids, as well as a Manta style.
Joe's still standing around. That Lich is not even level 11, so he only has 1 level of Chain Frost at the moment. Santing trying to get close to his dagger, but he's only level 9.
Xbox is on the run. They want to get it. They want to get Ferrari 430. They should be able to as well. If they don't get caught inside the trees. Ferrari 430. Puppy's got to get close enough to stun, and then the arrow can chain.
Dyer's top tower has been denied.
Prophet denying the top before Weaver gets it.
Tier 2 tower will be
Radiant's
brought
middle
down.
tower has
Viper.
fallen.
Again, Arstyles with the kill.
They are now they're pushing the current field that Weaver does his relic.
And Weaver might get close to his relic. I think Viper might even go the same line. Currently sitting at 2,800 gold.
Might just use it for buying up the Yasha he wants. Because ultimate orb's already up, so he's going for that Manta start again.
Oh, must be down there because something is flying out to him. In fact, it is Yasha and the recipe for the Manta.
So he already Manta completed at 29 minutes in. And, I get the arena back for they don't have any map control at the moment. So they actually letting Sancheng farm up a little bit. I say a little bit, I really
yeah, it's too easy to try and bring down Roshan, but there's actually a little bit more time than you'd normally expect.
Yeah, but still, IG they're not even hindering them.
Roshan has fallen to the dive.
Viper picks up ages of Immortal to stay even longer in the fight.
1800 HP, and that's not even the biggest thing. Biggest thing, corrosive skin, the Vanguard block, and then the Manta.
He's got a 25% magic resistance, actually adding up to his initial 25%. We are at 50%. So that line ultimately, even if you would throw it to him, deals basically not enough damage at all. And Nature's Prophet also completing Skies of Wild with the help of the gold he gained from Roshan.
It's the gold, but also he's been using the hand of Midas to really farm up. It's always the way it goes with Prophet. It doesn't look like he's actually getting many CS, but the ones he gets, it all counts. Use that hand of Midas, everything turns to gold. Or at least that's the whole concept behind the item, at least. Dangsheng actually almost at his blink tag at 1876. Xbox at 1845.
So, Weaver, he's got his relic, but he's still 500 gold short of his Radiance. And looks like NaVi in there want to pressure it now before Weaver gets his Radiance. Should be careful not to get taken out in the first place, because on cheap tick on Prophet, definitely can disable him long enough to actually kill him.
I don't think IG can defend this at this point. Not with such low HP and they're completely out of position. So that's the last tower outside of IG's base to go down. NaVi still hold all their tier 2s. They have lost their tier 1s, but all tier 2 towers still stand.
And the one tier 1 tower was easily denied there. So great play by NaVi. Playing it down cool at the moment. They're not really afraid of Weaver because they have Viper and Prophet as well as Mirana. 3 of them they can take on Weaver, while Lich and Lion, they will lose their strength very fast. Double Manta styles popping up to actually push it a little bit.
Yeah, the question is, do they know which one is real actually to impale on an illusion? Now the real art styles is showing. The image is not.
Ages. He might actually just go on it.
It's possible, but there's I don't think art styles will want to go too far in, because if he does, then obviously NaVi have to jump in with him as well. They push as a team, NaVi plays a team.
Currently does not look like they're afraid of him though. Light of Heaven pushing on the mid lane, while they are pressing on top lane, so it's a split push coming out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tackle shot, managed to actually grab Arthal as well as Dendi, and power shot as well, doing a little bit of damage. He turns into a leaping little frog, a green one at that.
And Weaver comes to find it, completing up his Radiance. And it should be easier for IG now to actually push out a bit. At the same time, Prophet decides to abandon it and push his bottom lane as well. All 3 lanes being pressured by NaVi.
Yeah, Weaver's actually got to go out there and be confident to push. You can burn down the creep wave with the Radiance, but if you're not actually pushing it yourself and going outside of your base, there's not much point for actually having it. In the meantime, NaVi farming up the neutrals of their opponents, the Radiant. Also,
we also want to keep tabs on where the IG heroes are going to be moving around. Weaver, the only one being left to farm. The one who actually dares to go outside the base.
Apart from Weaver is just like a boss man. Like, yeah, I'm on top lane, I'm cool. They just lost their vision of their own neutrals. The ward that was placed up there before, getting counted up by Light of Heaven.
They probably knew that was happening anyway. Yeah. Something more flying in puppies in this string. I don't know what it was. The more sentry was there. Placing down sentry was where Weaver's probably going to shoot Gooching in. And then NaVi, they look to be pushing it. Weaver's currently still in the top lane. They've got equal damage there. Starfall is what Mantis popping off.
Weaver is going to TP in.
He got TPs in, so using the Mantis to actually bait it. Only 2 illusions there off bottom. And Weaver Swarm is on cooldown now as well. Also, still has the Aegis of Immortal.
It won't take too long before he gets reclaimed. Who knows that too, so he's just going to go farm up.
They probably want to do that push before the use of Immortal, actually he loses it.
Arsenal's going BKB by the looks of it. Ogre Race just got purchased up.
He just wants to use Viper on Weaver, so because Viper not only slows your movement considerably, but then also slows down your attack speed. And that is very important to do against such a high mobility, high attack speed hero like Weaver. But IG just really huddling around the base. Line's not hitting level 11 yet. So if you look at the levels, Line is the lowest out of all, together with Earthshaker.
Yeah, it's not looking good, man.
Not looking good at all. NaVi, they currently have the control of this game.
Well, Puppy's also level 10 as well. He always takes it for the team. Always. Big team player.
Actually, all of NaVi are team players. That's actually fine.
That's what you get when you play a team game, huh? Alright, so top lane, Weaver. Getting a little bit more farm now, he has that Radiance, feels a little bit more confident. Even though we do see Fury still up there. Just getting a couple of the last hits of the neutrals, that's all he really needs.
Woes pushing down the bottom lane a bit, while the rest of NaVi are pushing mid. So again, split push coming out. The other way which is not being pushed is top lane, because that's where Weaver is.
See the TP go, Weaver's out. Weaver wants to rejoin the mid before NaVi decide to actually push it down.
Ultimate up on Windrunner. He wants that sheep, he wants more disable.
Sheep's going to take a while. Actually, not one, she's already got 2800 gold. She won't take as long as I thought. Arsenal's actually almost completed that BKB.
Biggest problem is, as soon as the NaVi heroes are picking up BKB, Lich is useless, TTC's line is useless, Punch's Urshick is close to being useless. The Windrunner as well. So only Weaver will have some effect of this if they can gun him down before he does. Then they're looking in a very strong position there. NaVi having grip and control of this game, are still playing it down cool, they don't want to risk anything.
Yeah, down, just falling back now on the bottom lane. Piranha, a little bit too far now in. Puppy in the meantime, using his Storm Bolt just to get a little bit of farm. He has magic charges, so we wanted to use him anyway.
Smoke popping off there for IG. And it looks like they actually want to engage something.
Hopefully they head up towards the top. Well, actually, hopefully for them they head down towards the bottom lane. So they leave one person on the top lane, the smoke's going to wear off before they even get to Light of Heaven. Not to mention Light of Heaven's going to move off before they even get to him. Or is he? They're almost there.
They're almost there, but Light of Heaven is currently still farming in the neutrals.
They enter the dire neutrals. Light of Heaven's going to be it. First stun. Blink. Fisher. Stun. Is that a Lich ulti?
I don't think it was.
It was. Lich ulti is on cooldown.
They used everything on him. But BKB is up on Viper. No Lich ulti this time to defend bot lane.
Xbox going to be very, very happy about this now. He is going to Mantra and push.
And then Arthur also coming in to do the same, just finishing up that one neutral creep. Windrunner having Sky of Visor so that Chief gets up. Weaver gonna be the guy who's always defending once again.
Good stun by Sven, good chain stun off by Xbox. Covering up Weaver, he will be able to time lapse himself back out. Puppy turns into a little pig, trying to retreat out. Xbox wants to stay here. AA ulti will come in, will actually with none of the heroes. And there goes an impale, a good impale too, but Strategy got in too close. The Prophet's ulti is too much. We've got a double kill for the Tenacious Prophet. We might make it a triple kill. Go towards the high ground. Viper gets the last hit. Windrunner and Weaver. Weaver's on the run. They want to find him. There's no dust though, so it's very hard to actually do so.
Mantis are also popping off there from by art style. And kind of destroying a little bit. Only 4-3-0, he's 3-3, so he's 2 here that's defended.
Good shackle, holding ourselves in place. A little bit of trouble for Xbox, has to jump and go back out again. With mere bait.
Excellent power shot there before Fridge to take his life. Carney looks at Fridge's life because of that. And even still up on hardstyle. Then they use that Mecha. The only Weaver that is defended. But Carney and NaVi, they're probably seeing that Earthshaker is back into the game. Line as well as the 2 heartless able to actually back there. And the Ancient going to actually hit that Weaver. Is he gonna pop? I don't actually think so, but Warp of Nature might be just enough.
He looks okay for now, we're about to find out. No, we're fine. We will retreat back to base and heal up. Not that he has to retreat very far considering he's actually inside his own base.
So actually good play there by NaVi, but IG they will still hold on to the base.
This is NaVi winning yet another fight, but still not getting what counts, and that's the racks. Without the racks, the game is basically not worth playing. It'd still be worth playing actually.
IG playing very defensively, but they really have to. They're just waiting for Weaver to actually out-carry all of the heroes of NaVi, but it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, so NaVi.
Also Ancient Apparition actually, complete that Sky of Voice of himself. More disabled, double sheep there for NaVi. And IG still hunting around the base. If they knew what was going on, they can't go it. Max charging heals them up. Be a free road down there.
Yep. It's gonna be a dead rush.
Roshan has fallen to the
He gets the Aegis in. Once again, this Viper.
They really want Viper to just go in there and tank everything. Come back to life and chase everyone down. Weaver farm up, but what has he got actually? Got 3.3k in the bank, that's actually not too bad. Probably saving gold for buyback.
Yeah, it could be possible. You only should save gold for basically 1 buyback. Because then you get time limited and you should be able to farm the rest, farm up how much money it is to buy back in that time. Now bot lane, Styles just got hit by a power shot, 4-3-0. They're looking to dive it, but it's just Illusions attacking the tower for the moment. Still doesn't stop IG from actually trying to bring him down.
The biggest problem that NaVi currently have is that Earthshaker with the Blink Dagger. They can't all hold it all together. They need to take it out before, otherwise they can't push.
Yeah. Styles, now they're going to go into the tower. Styles caught on the wrong side of the fissure right now. Also with a shackle shot. Pops the BKB. He wants to bring somebody down. He prefer a tower, but he's probably going to give himself a hero.
Radiant structures
Taking the
are
tower
fortified.
Has even stopped in the tower, Puppy. A little bit too far in, going to get caught out, stunned, and we already see Sunshine already going down. The Earthshaker's taking a fall.
NaVi gotta be happy about that. Arthur has lost the Aegis yet.
Yeah, but they still want to rack, so then they'll be happier.
Yeah, but Earthshaker is down there, so they can actually go in fairly easily. With Earthshaker not being that they can't defend it, they can just huddle together. Without being taken out with the action slam.
Double Manta. So easy to push in. Will they get it? There goes up, then Time Hunter's back up, taking a lot of damage there by NaVi. Styles very, very low on HP. I say low, he's 600 and still regenerating fast. Now wants to go in. Silence into a frog for the moment. Tier 3 tower has taken a fall finally. Now IG have a hard time defending.
Actually, a
Shackle! 4-3-0, lines the power shot up. Styles then gets impaled. He is not brought down. The Aegis will keep us alive. Then they almost get back up towards the high ground. Styles pops back up. Wants to get DDC. Will get DDC. In fact, actually Miranda gets a double kill. The buyback coming out from purple.
Weaver.
Oh,
Weaver. The game. He got taken down there because
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Predicting that we are with Shiguchi in.
Styles BKB, he's just going for 4-3-0, then pops off the wind run. So also stuff that, I'm going to attack Weaver as well as possibly even just another random hero. Bottom leaped in, good starfall, good stun from Sven. Weaver's turned into a chicken right now. There is no time left for his on cooldown. Now there's a time lapse, but Viper has already managed to pick up another kill. He wants Sunshine. We're going to keep on board with Weaver. Weaver's about to come out of Shooky.
Radiant's top
That's not going to happen. It's still going to be a bottom rack for NaVi.
Radiant's
Radiant's
bottom barracks are under attack.
Also completing his man stuff and using his looting to push.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They're going into the mid lane, while top lane is actually requested by Light of Heaven already.
Yeah, this is working perfectly for NaVi.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Trying to bring down the tier 3 tower. It's just illusions for the moment.
We've actually hit 5 with unstoppable 3.
He's going to get Xbox as well, but Xbox picks up Earthshaker beforehand, and Weaver decides not to actually chase.
Yeah, Light of Heaven still pressing, and this will probably mean double racks there. And DDC will probably go down before he even gets anything out there.
Feed the trees.
Yep. 2 heroes left alive for IG, NaVi. Now making a very, very big breaking league. The bottom lane's already pushed in. There's a new lot to actually join them. Top lane with the melee, mega melee creeps. Coming on the next wave. Oh, actually, sorry, the next wave. And Miranda now has herself a butterfly.
Really looking good for NaVi. 3 of the heroes are doing tremendous amount of damage. Apparition as well as Sven actually supporting pretty nicely. One ulti is enough for Weaver not to regen anything.
Ancient Apparition, I think, is thinking about the top lane. Thinking, yeah, I can take a level 23 Weaver, I'm only level 18. This is possibly a very, very bad move. Cold Feet turns him into a chicken. ALT will also hit. I think he actually can take Weaver if he gets over from time-lapsing. He will time-lapse. Will he? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Crew waves coming in, and then he realizes he's in over his head and TV's out.
It's a very ballsy move there by Danny trying to take on Weaver one-on-one, and he nearly actually did it.
Yeah, but he didn't in the end, so he does go back to main base to heal. Miranda in the meantime getting a good deal of farm. Very, very fast rate, thanks to Butterfly Man style.
This is actually what we're always saying is ID hunting around the base. Now Smoke actually pops up, they're looking for a little bit of a gank, but it's just forced illusions there. Not gonna find anyone.
Surprising right now too, Xbox has to actually use his helm with the Dominator. Grab himself a creep, go for a couple of pulls.
They don't even need to. Weaver defending that bottom lane. And NaVi also moving into that for that last push into the mid lane. Because top is being pushed by itself already.
Styles waiting with Puppy and Dendy, looking for an opening. Windrunner might be it. There's no blink dagger though. There's an awesome arrow that's gonna fly.
They don't even need that initiation. What they do is just push down. 3 mana stars completed on them.
This is gonna be tricky now for IG. They're gonna try and defend this. NaVi, all 5 heroes are rallied here in the mid.
The most important part is basically that the Stanching Urging has to be taken out of this. Otherwise they can't push, they're just using their illusions to actually hit.
Couple of illusion styles actually get nailed. It's like even Nature's Prophet wants to be part of it all. Illusions for him.
DDC on really low HP at the moment, but healing up with a heal himself. Once again. Archer coming over the top. Versus Nature Pop. Starting actually
DDC, big troubles on top. He's going to be the first one to die during this fight. Theo's not going to be enough, or is it? DDC lives.
Radiant.
The first one to go down. Xbox finally does bring down on DDC. And there goes Weaver.
Only outside being chased down by Windrunner, but he's probably just popped some mana hits on it. Still getting a die as well. So GG being called by ID, NaVi will take the game.
Finalists, it's going to be, our winners bracket finalists is going to be NaVi versus Sight. It'll be a best of 3 match, I believe it starts tomorrow. Tonight though we have 2 more matches. It is the losers bracket matches. Stick around, they will be coming. NaVi will actually finish this one off. NaVi, really strong performance by them.
And the only team currently in Gamescom
undefeated.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Excellent streak there, and all Chinese teams are falling to lower bracket of being already knocked out.
Yeah, they've done a really, great job. The Europeans, NaVi really just putting up for the European scene. Let's see how we go with their other matches. So NaVi have actually already left their base. It's just the heroes automatically actually finishing this off. And that is GG. The play does go out. So we'll be back in just a moment, and a great sportsmanship to NaVi actually getting out of their box to come around to IG to shake their hands, really enjoying the competition. And we'll have more competition coming up soon, probably about 10 minutes away.